What is up? What is up? Fuck is up? I need to make a video. You know, the universe got me all fucking gassed up. Nowhere to go, though. Nowhere to go except in between my fucking ears. You know what I mean? What the fuck? But I wanted to share something with you, right? Because these last few weeks, man, like a fucking waste of space, right? That's what I feel like. But like, I'm trying to make the best out of a fucked up situation. So I was sitting there thinking, like, all this binge eating, all these cigarettes or cigars I've been smoking, fucking the wax. I could say the kratom, but honestly, I've been fucking great about that. But let's just say the binge eating, right? That shit gets sickening. But I was told, I was just showering and I was told, you're going through that cycle again for a reason. Don't ignore it. Don't push it out saying, oh, I don't like this, but I'm doing it. I don't like it. The universe wants me to be aware of how I'm feeling when I'm doing it. Like, completely fucking plugged in and aware of that. This don't feel good. This is just body, mind, slavery. That's what's going on here. Acknowledge what is going on here. This is what body slavery is right here. Constantly feeding yourself. Eating when you're bored, right? And I don't typically do that. You know, I'm pretty good about fasting and, you know, fasting anywhere from 18 to 20 hours a day easily, you know, and only eating for like 4, maybe 6 hour window. But that fucking just totally crumbled and I went to this binge eating. But I was told to just be mindful of how it makes me feel. And on top of everything else, be mindful of you just sitting in your room in between your ears for the last month and a half. You know? No one said this healing shit was easy. But it's okay. I could feel like the cycle's coming to an end. I could feel it. There was a shift today. My fucking sleep has been all over the place. You know, I usually go to bed at like, you know, anywhere from like 10 o'clock at night to midnight. And I'm usually up anywhere between, you know, 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. Always. Without an alarm. Can't sleep at night. I'm going out at 3, 4 in the morning, taking 1, 2, 3 mile walks. Can't sleep. But I can't focus on anything either. Like, I can't sit there and, like, maybe do some writing. I can't do anything productive. All I could do is just sit in between my fucking ears. It's fucking weird. Because I want to be doing something. Like, I'd be like, I got all this time. I want to be doing something productive. Why is it? You know, I'm sorry. I refuse to force myself to do anything. There's no force involved. I refuse it. Fuck that. I refuse it. If I die a bum, I'll be okay with that. I will die happy. But this lifetime, I am proving to myself that I don't have to do that. I don't have to force my way into anything. I'm going to flow in there. Or I'm not going to go at all. This forcing shit, I'm done with it. Forcing causes resistance. It causes fucking resentment and anger. Like all these, whenever you force something, like picture yourself with a plug, right? And you can't see the outlet, right? And you're trying to fit it in. You're trying to find that fucking hole, but you can't see it And each and every fucking poke, you get more and more fucking angry because you're trying to force it. Instead of just saying, hold the fuck up, breathe, remove whatever's in the way of that fucking outlet, and then just plug it in. You know? I'm not forcing. I refuse it. So I shouldn't have to force the things I love to do. Right? Because if you love doing them, you should just want to do them. I don't want to force anything. I refuse to. Because that kind of goes against everything that I'm working towards. I don't want to fucking bust my ass my whole life. I don't want to do stuff that I don't like doing. I've already done that for 30 fucking years. 34 years. I've already done that. Well, at least 32. I've done that. I'm done fucking doing that. I'm done doing that. I refuse to fucking do that. So, we'll see how this works out. 'Cause I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of stubborn. I don't give up. I don't back down. Even when I'm fucking ass out. As you can see. I've been assed out for the last 4 months. Like nothing. Absolutely bare minimal. Now a person typically would have been like, I can't fucking take this shit no more. I'm just going to get a fucking job. Fuck it. Universe, I get it. Or universe, I surrender. But you didn't surrender. You gave in like a little bitch. Fuck that. I ain't going. I ain't going. I'll sell my penis before I fucking clock in to somebody else's fucking dream. You hear that? I will sell my penis on the dark web or wherever it will be sold to the highest bidder before I fucking clock in on somebody else's fucking clock. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. But I've been having a lot of these emotions running through me, like anger. And they're coming for a reason. It's cool. And I want you to know this. Like, when these things arise, and there's really no reason for them to arise, you would have to ask, well, what's causing them? And it's the cycle that's bringing them to the surface so you can fucking release them. I don't want to be angry no more. I don't want to have no fucking heart wall blocking me from all the experiences that life is trying to offer me. But because I've accumulated so much fucking trauma along the way, I got these fucking heart walls. So I can't open up to anybody. And at least, you know, I don't know, I just can't open up. So if I've ever said anything to you, and that's considered opening up, feel blessed. I'm not like, that don't come from ego. I'm being serious. I don't open up to many people. Not one bit. Few and fewer since this awakening. Because like in the past 3D realm, I was a needy little bitch, you know, traumatized and trying to fucking cuddle on somebody's tit out of neediness, you know, out of selfishness. And that was a lot easier to open up to people. It wasn't even open up. It was just you being a fucking needy bitch and just wanting somebody else's attention, sucking somebody else's energy dry. Just so you could feel fucking needed, wanted, desired, loved, accepted. Knowing that shit's all in your head. It's not even real. It's not even real. Very few people have somebody in this lifetime that they could just expose themselves to who they truly are and will be accepted. And when I mean expose themselves, I mean on every level. Like, when you fucking chew with your mouth open or you floss your teeth at the table, I throw up in my mouth. You know, like somebody that could sit there and say balls to the wall. Like, you annoy the fuck out of me when you do this. And you know, there's very few people that could take that. But that's what a solid relationship tastes like. That's what I want to taste. I want somebody to tell me that. I want somebody to tell me about myself. That make me question myself. That sends me to the fucking room fucking introspecting because you just triggered some shit. Not somebody that just agrees because they don't want to fucking give the energy to fucking put up an intellectual conversation because they might be exposed of being a dumbass. So they fear opening up. I'm just ranting. I'm fucking hurting inside. But I'm not. I know it's an illusion. It's like I'm hurting. And it's dense. And I'm like, ouch. But then a part of me is like, that shit ain't even fucking real, dude. Quit fucking crying about it. Ignore it. So I'm like separated. I think that's like the worst part of the awakening is when you're fucking, that separation happens. And I'm not talking about egoic separation. I'm talking about, no, your fucking higher aspects separate from your lower aspect. And your higher aspect constantly is fucking combing through the bullshit of the lower aspect. And it's driving you fucking mad. Because you haven't disciplined yourself enough to not always respond to it, but you're aware of it. And that shit could drive you stonking fucking mad. But sit in that madness and say, whose madness is this? Who does this belong to? Because I didn't ask for it. We don't ask for suffering. Hey, could you send me a couple thoughts that would, make me want to off myself? I feel like suffering. Please, mind? You've been really lacking lately on this suffering, man. I've been trying to, spend like as much time in suffering that I possibly can, but you just been sending me all these positive thoughts. Like, I mean, come on, mind. Get your life together. So that tells you you're not your mind. You're not your fucking mind. But be careful. Because once you realize you're not your mind, but you haven't developed that fucking discipline, that strength, that knowingness, be careful. Be fucking careful. Boom. What do you think about suicide? Some people think you fucking go to hell. I think you go to hell for thinking you go to hell. Just for thinking. Just thinking that's an option. You're in hell. You're in it already. Live it up. This is hell. This is suffering. This feeling right here in my heart, that's hell. That's not heaven. I don't want to feel like this, right? But it gets worse if you want it to. But it also can get better if you wanted to. You have the choice. That's why I like psychedelics so much. Because I like fucking taking some, like, I just want a high dose of something. Because I like fucking blasting my ego out the water where it doesn't even know itself anymore. And it's fucking starking mad. Drive myself absolutely nuts. It's like resentment towards the ego. Like, remember all that suffering in that room that fucking whole 3 weeks? I got something for that ass. I got about a quart of mushrooms, a gram of DMT, a couple tabs of Lucy, and some mescaline. I'm gonna get your bitch ass back. I like heaven. I like having my whole reality fucking shooken up. But then brought back, like, oh wait, that was like a dream, you know? Like when you wake up in a dream and you're like, oh fuck, that's fucked up. Oh, I'm dreaming. Okay, I'm good. Like that. That's like psychedelics. One time I took a fat ass hit of some DMT outside. I was like laying in the dirt. It's like, I'm gonna go lay in the dirt and smoke some DMT. So I fucking grabbed my pipe and I fucking sprawled out on the ground. I took this fat ass hit. And then I was laying there. And I was like, oh, it's just too itchy. I can't lay on this ground. So I went to go sit on the chair. And then I hit the pipe again. And all of a sudden, and this was in daylight, I seen these strobe lights. And the siren started going off. I mean, like, fucking, like some fucking apocalyptic fucking sirens. Wow, wow. And it was, like, flashing. And, like, it was like someone set off a fucking one of those flashbang grenades right by me. And I was like stunned. And I'm like, oh my God, I think it's the end of the world. And I went to go inside my house. Except my house was like boarded up. It was boarded up. And I fucking just sat there on the porch. And I was like, and I kept on hearing all these fucking sirens pass me by. Like they were like cops flying by. Ambulances. And I was like convinced that the government took over and fucking like was really going to turn us into some slaves. And then I came out of it and I was wondering how much of that was real. Like, were those sirens real? Was there cops going down the street? Like, I almost called my sister and said, what the fuck's going on? And luckily I didn't. But I like doing that to myself. You know, like, I'd rather put fear in me rather than just fear showing up for no fucking reason and wondering why you're sitting in a fearful state when you're in the comfort of your own home. Might as well put some fucking fear in your ass. A better way to do that than fucking smoke some DMT. Anybody, most people, let's just say 95% of the people that ever vape DMT are scared. They're scared. And you're a complete liar if you say you're not. If you have absolutely no fear before you hit that pipe. I fucking smoked DMT for like 6 months straight, every day. And even knowing I never had that bad of an experience where I was scared. Or scared enough. Or for long enough. But I would always, hesitate before I blast it off. I think everybody does. So, like, one time, I was fucking detoxing off of Kratom, right? And I was like super high dose. I was probably eating about like a few ounces of it a day. And I just was like, I'm fucking done. And thought I could just discontinue and stop. Without winging myself off at all. Just bam. Oh, I don't have any. I decided not to pick any up. So at nighttime, I was like, there was no anything. And I fucking full-blown withdrawal. Don't let anybody lie to you about that Kratom. Kratom's a beautiful plant, but it will send you in full-blown opiate withdrawal if you're on a high enough dose. I'm just saying, I'm not putting that in fear, but these motherfuckers that are selling it out their store would love to tell you that it comes from the coffee plant and how there's really no negative side effects to it. And there's no withdrawal. And if there is withdrawal, it's similar to coming off of coffee. You might get a slight headache. Stay away from them people. Don't buy your Kratom from them people that tell you that. Because they don't care about you. All they're caring about is selling that plant. I want you to tell me, this right here acts as an opiate. It is as if you took a fucking pain pill. And if you take it for long enough, and you keep on consuming it and over-consuming it, it would be as if you were on pain pills. And you would be dependent as if you were on pain pills. The only difference is this is a plant source, and this is a synthetic source. So yes, this is better for you. But don't fucking get it confused to think that this shit doesn't make you a fucking addict. Don't fucking lie to yourself and spoonful Kratom down your throat every day and say because it's a plant source and I could buy it off a line or I could buy it out my fucking head shop that I'm not a fucking addict. Stop taking it for a day. Just stop right here, right now. Wake up the next day and say, I'm not going to take Kratom at all. See how your mindset is. See how your thought process is. See how your body feels. And then convince yourself to say that you're not addicted to it. We need to quit lying to ourselves. Fuck lying to ourselves, man. We've been lying to ourselves for so long. Quit fucking doing that. Like me binge eating. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, this is okay, I'm enjoying this. No, I'm saying I don't fucking like it. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's fucking sickening. And this is God's fucking idea of free will. That's a fucking joke. Thanks, God. It's a cosmic joke that you cannot take serious. You can't take it serious. You got free will. But here, fill my cup up with sin. Fill this shit up and just sit it right in front of my face, right? Sit it there. I had an analogy. You know what I mean? I had an analogy. And it was like the equivalent of like, we get sat and they put this in front of us, right? It could be, let's say this. It's fucking cough syrup. It's lean. It's fucking pain pills. It's morphine, right? It's morphine. No, fuck morphine. It's better than morphine. It's Oxycontin, right? It's Dilaudid. And God's going to sit that right in front of you, right? And then he's going to also set 2 baby aspirin on the side of that. And he's going to put you through a world of hurt, a world full of suffering. Suffering. And say, I give you free will. You could take that Dilaudid, that Oxycontin, and end your suffering. but it might actually lead to further suffering. Or you could take these two little baby aspirin and continue to suffer more and learn how to be one with that suffering. What the fuck? Our mind is programmed for instant gratification. It wants it now. So it's a one big joke. Like, your fucking deck is stacked against you. You know that, right? In life, even if you fucking were born into a prestigious family, all this money, all this wealth, everything that you could possibly want, the deck was stacked against you. Because then you have all this influence, you have all this money, got all these drugs, you got everything that you fucking can need, could possibly ever want to ruin your life. And then you got the opposite end of the spectrum. You got growing up and not having shit. Fucking poverty, bare minimal, fucking state baby. And then you get, here's a pistol. But don't go rob anybody. Just sit there in your suffering, go without. Here's some crack cocaine, but don't sell it. Don't feed your family, because it might end up in prison. These are just thoughts, you know, that I just have to vent out. So, like, when you make a bad, like, what I'm getting at here is when you fucking make a bad decision, fuck that. Don't get down on yourself. You never stood a chance. So when you do make a good decision, fucking pat yourself on the back, because you're bad as a motherfucker. But when you don't respond the way that you wish you had, don't get down on yourself either. Because you did the best you could. That's why where I came from, what I'm capable of, that's a part of me. It's almost like a survival kit that's always in my back pocket. You know, like being in the streets, having that street life, it's like a survival kit in my back pocket. Just in case. Just in case some shit goes wrong. I know what to do. I got this. You know what I mean? "28 minutes. How much longer can you go?" I'm just gonna talk. Guess what, though? I'm gonna make a new YouTube channel. New YouTube channel. You know what it's gonna be? I don't give a fuck. No, it's not. I'm gonna redo angel numbers, right? I'm gonna do that, motherfucker. I'm gonna make it entertaining. You know, because you see these angel numbers. Oh, angel number 1111. Hi, it's Melanie Beckler. Hi, and angel number, do you see 1111? Fuck that. Melanie, I love you. You're a sweetheart. You really are. You're a fucking earth angel, and I love you. But the whole Melanie Beckler thing, and I just feel like there's individuals that resonates with, and that's who you're there for, and I fucking support that. But I'm here for a different type of individual. I'm here for the individuals that came from the streets, that look at this metaphysical shit as funny business, that don't really understand it, but they also don't understand the things that are showing up in their life. So on one hand, they got these fucking weird synchronicities showing up in their life, but then they have these old programs saying that that's fucking hogwash bullshit. I'm a hood-ass nigga, fuck you mean, 1111 type shit. You know what I mean? I'm here for them. To let them know, like, no, motherfucker, you ain't going crazy. You right on time. So I'm going to make these new angel number videos. I don't know how they're going to go. I really don't. I just had a thought that I think because I used to listen to them, right? And I don't know if they were Dorian Virtue, but they were fucking automated. They were like the Google bitch. Like, hi, welcome to angel number 333. And yeah, you'll get your information that you want, but it's like, you gotta listen to this monotonous bullshit. So how about how about when you go search up an angel number, a motherfucker that you could actually relate to, that actually will tell you, not just what the fucking meaning to the number is, but possibly a deeper meaning to what it means to you. That's the fucking thing. Like, people will be like, let's just say 666. Oh, I see 666 everywhere. And then, but their program is telling them it's like a fucking demonic number. When all it is it's a number of balance. And it's saying balance out your thoughts. Quit focusing on your material bullshit. And focus on your inner spirituality. Find who you are. And all that other shit will come. But you're fucking treading backwards, Jack. You sitting there worrying on the motherfucking... on the wrong shit. But you know what I mean? I don't know yet. I'm gonna play around with it, though. You know what I mean? I mean, fuck. I got 1,000 numbers to play with. 1,000 numbers. I'm still annoyed. I think this feeling's just gonna fester in me, so I'm just gonna sit here and hang out with it. I'll let this video fucking upload. But I'll keep you posted on that angel number fucking thing. Project. Just remember, you didn't come here to win. Just came here to survive. We could do that by any means.